Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Death and Destiny. I am Death from Above. I have just watched the Bungie live stream reveal for the Taken King, where they walked all around the tower and talked about all the new systems that are going to be in place, and I gotta say, I'm pretty hyped. I had a few beers too, so I'm very hyped, and it's exciting. But I wanted to talk to you guys about something specific and something that really relates to my channel, because I look at a lot of the Guns of Destiny. So if you go back through all my videos, most of them are on the Guns of Destiny, because that's what I've decided is my favorite thing, the guns. So that's what I do a lot of my videos on, and I really enjoy it. So I wanted to talk specifically about the Gunsmith and some of the weapon changes, not all of the weapon changes, because good grief, that would be hard to cover. But I'm going to focus mainly on the Gunsmith, and we're going to talk about how they're improving that and what's changing. Basically everything's changing, but I kind of wanted to go over a few high points from the reveal. It was an hour-long reveal. I recorded the whole thing just to have it and watch it back and go over things. And there's no way I'm covering literally 5 minutes of it in this video. 5 minutes of the reveal about weapons. The rest of it, it was chock full of just massive. Anyway, the Taken King will completely change Destiny for everybody, and it's all for the good. I have not seen a negative thing yet. So let's get into the Gunsmith and the things that he is changing and the reasons I'm excited. So what's happening with the Gunsmith? He's basically becoming another faction or another vendor. They're making you want to go to him, and I'm really excited about some of the things they're doing because it's new, interesting things. The first of which is the field test weapons. Basically, it's like weapon bounties for the Gunsmith. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up to the Gunsmith, and I'm going to try to put in screenshots over this gameplay video so you can see what I'm talking about. Background is just going to be Crucible gameplay. This is going to be a screenshot, hopefully. So I'll get a few screenshots in there so you can see what I'm talking about. But he's going to have field test weapons. They're basically white weapons, white level weapons that you take out into the field and do certain things with. They didn't really expound on how you're going to do it or what you have to do, but they talked about you take these weapons, you go field test them, and that's how you get Gunsmith rank. So once you hit a certain rank, you can get these foundry orders. And what the foundry orders are is they are the Arms Day packages, and you have a choice of 5. I think on the screen there was 5 you can choose from to do your Arms Day package, and it tells you what you're going to get. It says it's a Haka shotgun, this model, whatever, or a Suro something, this model. So you're going to see what you're going to get, but you can't actually see the weapon or the perks or the stats. You just know the name, you know what type it is. That's what it is. The Gunsmith basically now has quests that you can get and then do the foundry orders, and it's really awesome. The foundry orders will refresh every week, so there will be new guns to get each week. So I'm really excited about that. That's one of the first things I'm going to do in the Taken King is go out and get these foundry or get these field test weapons, go test them, get my Gunsmith rank up, because everybody's going to start out with the Gunsmith at rank 0. So once you hit rank 1, I think that's when you can get a foundry order, and once you go to the higher ranks, you can get more orders. I'm pretty sure you can get more than one, if not, maybe, I don't know. They kind of alluded to the fact that as your rank increases, you can get more foundry orders. So how cool would that be to own Arms Day, which is Wednesday, by the way? Own Arms Day, pull up to the Gunsmith and get 3 new guns, 3 new legendary weapons. That would be freaking awesome. So that's the Gunsmith changes. A couple specific weapon changes that went along with that are this thing called infusion, or infuse a weapon. So you know how we had Ascension in the House of Wolves, where you could take an etheric light and ascend a weapon to the highest level. Well, now they have something called infuse, where you sacrifice. They used a more powerful weapon, and they sacrificed it to improve another weapon. So if you have a gun where you really like, you can take a higher level gun, apply it to that gun with some materials and some glimmer, and improve that weapon to a higher level. It's really cool. I'm excited for this. I don't know what the cap is. They didn't mention a cap. I'm sure there's a cap at some point, but I wonder if you can take lower level guns and infuse them. I know you can only do it with year 2 weapons only. You can't do it with year 1. Year 1 weapons are staying in year 1, but I'm wondering if you can infuse a year 2 weapon with a year 1 weapon and improve it. They didn't mention that. I don't know that that's going to be possible. It would really be cool if they did, because I've got a whole lot of legendaries sitting in my vault that I'm not using that I could infuse the new guns with and improve them, but I don't know. You may only have to use more powerful guns. But anyway, more on that later. They also mentioned you can dismantle legendary gear for marks. That's new. It's a couple note. It's one thing to note. So improve legendary. So never mind. Dismantle legendary gear for marks, and there's just legendary marks. It's no longer Crucible or Vanguard mark. It's just legendary marks. Now, a couple things before I get out of here. There was a debate on how they pronounce the H-A-K-K or the H-E-H-A-K-K-E name. They were talking about Haka, Heka. There's a debate. I'm just going to call it Haka because it's easier to pronounce, and Heka just sounds weird. We'll call it Haka. And another thing to note, they didn't mention anything about reforging. Now, there was some reforgeable weapons at the bottom of the screen on the Gunsmith, but they were only year 1 weapons. I'm wondering if reforging is going to stay in year 1 and not continue to year 2. So, there you go, guys. That's the Gunsmith changes and a couple of the weapon changes. There will be more videos on the Taken King from my channel to come, for sure. But that's all I got on those things. Oh, 2 more things. 1, you're going to get double the vault space in the Taken King. That's important. And 2, holy crap, there was a sword on his back at the end of that reveal video. I'm going to call it SPACECALIBER. I'm stealing that from Bife. Go check him out. He put it on Twitter, and I was like, that's the name for it. I'm going to use that. So SPACECALIBER and double vault space. Hopefully I'll get some shots up there for you guys on that one too. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate the views. I am Death from Above. Until next time, I will see you later. See ya. Bye.